and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Throwing on first down is Manning. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, Peyton, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
It's a loss of 2.
Hey, Sam on.
At the Eagles' 28-yard line.
Check 99. Check 99. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog. Hit it.
On second down, Peyton, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now Manning. His pass caught at the 4. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Alpha.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Partner, I think we can all agree that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Hey, hold on. Check 52. Come on. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Cunningham. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways.
Looking for his tight end Reed, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd down now, Peyton. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Peyton. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Strahan. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter. It's Allen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Got a man. It's Harrison, complete. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Allen. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marvin Harrison there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. It's a foot race. 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's Cunningham. Being chased out left. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down, and it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes, right side. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd and short.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Cunningham to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Peyton. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run the counter. Peyton. And he's got some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Walter Payton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now Cunningham. And this one complete to Reed. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Reed in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Eagles 14.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work. And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Let's go now. 52 with the Pittsburgh.
On first down, it's Cunningham. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Cunningham looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun here. It's Cunningham. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong. And now it's 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested. And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time. And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Mike 50.
On first down, Peyton, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Manning. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it here. But it's brought in by Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 24. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Cunningham now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back to throw. Cunningham.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Cunningham. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. Have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on 3rd down.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marvin Harrison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at his 4. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He was taken down by K.J. Wright. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Manning. He'll get this complete to Walter Payton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had.
Let's go. Check, 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 check. Hey, 17 George, watch 17.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Cunningham. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. Cunningham. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 20/20 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
On first down, Manning. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. They'll run on first down. Peyton. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Hey, Sue. 22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Steve Griffin, Steve Griffin.
Manning going to throw. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Manning to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On 1st and 10, Cunningham flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Cunningham. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Now, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Cunningham to throw. And Reed with it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Now Cunningham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And that's caught at the 25. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a give, right side. Peyton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Cunningham. They complete it to Hill. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Cunningham now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's first and 10. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because
And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tyreek Hill. 73 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. On first down, it's Cunningham. He goes full extension, and he's got it. He got 29 yards that time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Terry McLaurin On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off inside the 10. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
It's now 2nd and 6.
Cunningham looking to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Back to throw. Cunningham. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Back to throw. Cunningham. And this one complete to Reed. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Cunningham in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Looking to throw. Cunningham toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Back to the air on 2nd down. Cunningham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now and then.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready? 30 base.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield. That It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Cunningham now 15 out of 17 through the air. Only 2 incompletions. It's first down. Back to throw. Cunningham. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terry McLaurin on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Steelers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And he's into the clear. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 93-yard kickoff return. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Now Manning. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Got a man, it's Harrison, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Reed as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And they will start out in great shape up very close to midfield. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust it.
And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Watch the run. Mark 55. Mark 55.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Throwing on 1st down. Cunningham. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Now Cunningham. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another? And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Reed there to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Go now.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 50's the mic.
Pilot, 64, weak. Shoot.
Throwing is Manning. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Ready? Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey, let's go.
That's going to be a long day.
Now.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Hey, high 7. Ready?
Manning going to throw. It's Hill, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 50.
Get it.
Into the red zone now. Manning toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. And Manning intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as a team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback has really energized that play.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Randall Cunningham. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
Alright, I had to turn that shit on so I could, y'all could
25-yard line.
hear my
A
shit
big
when I'm
third
talking
down
on the
conversion
broadcast.
with a gain of
So if I take my
28.
shit on this phone, I can talk my shit. And niggas won't take you hear me on the phone.
Buzz.
Shotgun now for Manning. He's going to look deep down.
Give me that!
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 13.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way
My nigga's gonna throw
down
for
the
600
40-yard
yards.
line. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. Cunningham. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
My nigga throwing
And
for
they'll wind
600
up getting
yards.
this one all the way down
Really?
inside the 20.
ATD. Really?
23 yards on the play. Now Cunningham.
Oh, come on, but Marvin Harrison got
It's
to throw,
incomplete.
bro.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now, a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Cunningham. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Hey, Vontae, Joe Earl, nigga, Joe Earl.
One of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all
Vontae,
time.
Joe Earl.
He's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's at least
She's on like the 5th tune at
yeah,
this point.
she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Oh, it is up there.
The
and
kickoff
it's
team on the
stuck
field now
there.
as they will send this one
Ooh.
away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
What are you doing here?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive.
Hey, I don't think y'all
going on.
understand how
Good
bad
spot.
this nigga getting done.
Great
right
place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Hey, they turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
now. Even if you factor in I was down by
They'll keep
13,
it
you
on the
still
ground.
getting your ass
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of
beat.
scrimmage.
Like, you had the 13 there,
That'll
but
be
you
a
got, you
loss of a yard, and it
still,
leads to a 3rd
you
down.
still.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Manning. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't believe
So
it.
the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
It's cool.
They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch
Hey, he
in a
needs it
late
more than I
score.
do.
To throw is Manning. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Hey, Vontae, factor in that 13. He's still getting his head blown out, right?
And now the Steeler offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
Look out.
Ready.
Here's Manning to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home.
Same bullshit.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball.
Shit.
Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hey, what the comments say on my season? I can't remember. Well, how do I look at the comments, man?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting him out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Cunningham looking to throw. He'll rifle this one. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
I'm just trying to post something there to see what he's talking about.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
And it's 3rd down.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Manning indeed going for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch.
Hey, my fault. Joe Burrow.
4th quarter, trying to hang on to that
Joe
lead.
Burrow was on
Talk about
something.
keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now.
They got this nigga
He'll be
souped
taken
up.
down, but not before they
all the
work
way
it
up.
across midfield. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
They need to drug test him tomorrow. They cheating. Damn, Kevin, it's just too bad. A little bit too late.
He's going to let it fly.
It's just a little. Oh, they make me drop it.
Incomplete. As time
Dang,
has
Kevin,
run
you
out
almost finished
on
coaching.
this football
Dang.
game. A big offensive offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every
Damn, bro,
week. We'll
676 passing yards, 8 touchdowns.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
That boy out there looking like Joe Burrow, nigga.
Different style,
Joe
different flow.
I say, yeah, he can stick with me in the first quarter. Second quarter, coming gonna get on that ass. Third quarter, coming gonna get on that ass.
So that'll do it for
Fourth quarter,
us.
we just
For my
playing
partner,
around, shit, you know
Charles
what I'm
Davis,
saying?
and all the
Hey,
hard-working men
I
and
could have
women
did a
on our
YouTube
crew.
video, a
I'm Brandon
challenge
Gault.
on
You've been
how to beat
watching
somebody
the
with one
NFL
play.
right here on EA Sports.
Nigga, if the shit wasn't glitching, you would have shit. If the shit wasn't fucking with the shit and
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid.
what you want, Cabo?
Right. I ain't finna play with you. Man, I gotta.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'll do whatever, nigga. You hear me? Yeah.
When I drop, the shorty, she support ride, lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City.
Play John. He wanna play you.
Better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like.
He want me to play you.
Competition shouldn't take shots, take no steps. Reporting live from the winning side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. If you down the ride, never tie, you will never know.
I don't give a fuck. I whoop John ass too. It ain't no biggie to me.
Hey, yo, I need that. Big shit.
I said I whoop your ass too.
Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street.
John, you feel the frogs? You can send the invite.
Chase W's, great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2.
Yeah.
Hard on my sleeve, please.
Yeah.
I move like the wind can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like 2.
Yeah, send them invite. Yeah.
Well, forfeit your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to show you how we bust it. You feel me?
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch, like Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze.
I heard this children go to Whoop the Woo school.
My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star.
Yeah, straight like that.
Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong.
Straight like that. Vontae, you still tuned in, little nigga?
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a shine.
I'm gonna whoop John real quick, let me tell you.
Back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back.
Cabo, am I gonna have to run more than one play this game?
On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field, though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch.
Bro, why have you not ready up yet?
Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
I wish, man.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Switch. Kill. We're going to 53. Kill.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Elliott. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, 47.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And some room to work. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 64 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play.
I just threw for 700 yards and 7 touchdowns.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down
deep from
at the 23-yard line.
Pull up with the
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I was trying to get 10 touchdown passes. That's all that was.
Winner. This is Mark Ingram. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. It's caught by Mark Ingram. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Oh, no, I tried to hand it off. I tried to hand it off. I tried to hand it off. Oh, my God. That's my
decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover.
Hey, look at this. They got the Walmart on there. They got the apartments over there. Yeah. No, I tried to hand that bitch off. No foul.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed, getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd and 9, Prescott.
Don't you do it. Check down.
And he's going to drop this off.
Oh, my God. How do I miss, bro?
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
How do I miss?
Yeah, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when you see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball.
That's
not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Sit down, fellas.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Prescott.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God, bro. I got that.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try to run it in.
You said, is he fine?
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, I can't even. How's the table, sir? Is it you?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I'm here.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Here's Elliott.
Hey, look, sorry.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice try. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Fullback, the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
I just accidentally pulled it when I was going to hand that bitch off. That's how that shit went. But you know you can't stop my offense, though. You know this. Nigga accidentally pulled it instead of handing it off. That's what happened.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He would have got the first, though.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Oh, yo, nigga, what the fuck? You hear me? Come on, nigga. Let's get it cracking.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by...